The tension between sudden change and steady progress is palpable today. With Uranus squaring the Sun and Mercury in Virgo, your usual mental clarity might feel surprisingly scrambled, but stick around. Your sign's guidance will reveal how to surf this disruption with grace. I'll walk you through each zodiac sign's unique cosmic challenge and tarot insights for Thursday, August 27th, 2026, weaving astrology and tarot into practical reflections you can try right now. Remember, this collective astrology and tarot reading is for reflection and entertainment, not medical, legal, or financial advice. Aries, you stand poised on a threshold, literally the world unfolding around you, signaling completion and new beginnings. Yet, the bright potential is clouded by the Five of Cups sorrow. The sting of past disappointments or losses makes moving forward feel heavy today. The Two of Pentacles reversed urges a pause in your juggling act. Rather than flipping between regrets and aspirations, simplify your focus. Imagine holding two stones in your hands. Drop one to steady the other. Your action? Write down one loss you're currently mulling, then list 3 tangible steps that celebrate what remains whole and conquering this phase. Taurus, though the Four of Wands traditionally beams with celebration, here it complicates your current feeling of restriction symbolized by the Eight of Swords tight bindings. It's as if the joy others share feels out of reach or burdensome. The grounded Knight of Pentacles reminds you that security grows slowly and steadily. It's okay to reject the pressure to partake in festivities before you feel ready. Instead, set a clear boundary today by quietly honoring your personal milestone without external fanfare. Reflect on how slow and steady investment in self-care might feel more like true celebration than forced gaiety. Gemini, the Ace of Cups reversed cuts to the heart. This day doesn't promise a fresh emotional start, but rather feels like drained reservoirs and emotional confusion. Layer that with the Ten of Wands, and life's burdens feel weighty and relentless. Yet the Knight of Swords urges swift, decisive action, charging you to slice through the fog of overwhelm. The key is strategic restlessness. Identify one small but necessary task that will clear space emotionally or mentally, and attack it with focused energy. Your reflective move? List your top emotional drains and then prioritize one that you can speak up about or delegate. Cancer, the open flame of the Devil card challenges your anchoring instincts today. It reveals where attachments and comforts may secretly bind you in ways that prevent healing or growth. The Eight of Cups confirms a yearning to walk away from these chains, yet the challenge lies in your hesitation about abandonment. Channel the radiant Queen of Wands to ignite your courage and self-possession. She reminds you that leaving is not loss, but the reclamation of your power. Your task: pick one small but significant chain you've accepted, habit, relationship, thought pattern, and list what freedom would mean, concretely, for your mental space. Basking in the gentle light of the star, you're invited to trust that hope and clarity renew your spirit today. But Temperance asks you to pace this hopeful energy with moderation, not rushing toward distant dreams, but savoring the alchemy of balance. The Four of Pentacles urges a closer look at what you clutch too tightly. Sometimes guarding over financial or emotional assets can dim your optimism. Reflect on how letting go of one small control might actually fuel your renewal rather than jeopardize it. Your reflective action: identify one place where holding on feels exhausting and experiment consciously loosening your grip. Virgo, with Sun and Mercury conjunct in your sign, your mind gleams sharply amid the wheel of fortune's dizzying cycles of change. Today's challenge: the Ace of Swords upright, slices through confusion or incomplete information, but be wary. This sword can cut too sharply, severing connections or idealisms prematurely. The Queen of Pentacles reversed invites tempering your intellect with compassion. Not every problem requires fixing, but may need tender holding. Your concrete step is to journal one relationship or idea you've been critically judging, then rewrite your view with kindness and curiosity to soften your stance. Libra, Balance is your language, and the Six of Pentacles uplifts your spirit with mutual generosity, but the Four of Cups nudges at dissatisfaction, whispering that what's offered might not fill your deeper wishes. This inner tug challenges you to discern between genuine lack and the luxury of choice fatigue. The Ten of Cups guides you lovingly toward recognizing emotional fulfillment in the small, imperfect moments around you. To ground this, your action? List 3 ways someone has given you emotional or spiritual wealth recently and express gratitude, even if the bigger picture feels stalled.
Scorpio.
The Hanged Man holds you suspended in uncertainty, asking you to reverse perspective rather than rush forward. Yet, the High Priestess upright intensifies inner mystery and the need for patience with what's unseen or unknown. These cards together render your challenge an inward pilgrimage rather than outward movement. The Page of Wands delivers a spark, excitement for fresh ideas once you've found your footing in waiting. Your reflective step: create a waiting ritual, a daily 10-minute meditation or creative sketch to honor this liminal space as fertile rather than frustrating. Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands reversed points to a day when your usually fiery spark feels dampened or blocked, perhaps by the overwhelming nurturing presence of the Empress, who demands not just growth, but abundant care that can feel smothering. Your struggle is balancing your urge to adventure with the grounded, sometimes slow rhythm of tending. The Eight of Wands comes speeding in to remind you that movement isn't stalled forever. It just needs alignment with your authentic source. Today's takeaway: prioritize rest or creative play without expectation and note any shift in your motivation by evening.
Capricorn.
The Nine of Pentacles shines as proof of what your discipline has built, a fortress of independence and grace. Contrasting this, the reversed Five of Pentacles reveals a rescue from isolation, maybe someone unexpected reaching out or your own shift in perspective out of scarcity. The Three of Pentacles encourages collaboration, suggesting today's best growth happens by combining your robust self-reliance with trusted partnerships. Your tangible reflective act is to reach out to one peer or colleague for a mutually beneficial conversation or project idea you've hesitated to initiate. Aquarius. Page of Pentacles sets a tone of earnest curiosity and practical learning, yet the reversed Five of Swords unravels a past conflict that threatens peace. Perhaps you're tempted to isolate or defend, but the Emperor asserts needed structure, a firm, calm leadership rooted not in domination but steady boundaries. You're asked to look beyond ego battles toward building a confident, peaceful rule in your domain. Your action today is to draft a brief, clear boundary or rule for yourself, professional, personal, or mental, and explain it aloud to yourself as a declaration of healthy power. Pisces. The King of Swords stands tall today as your mental warrior and advisor, clarifying decisions that might otherwise feel muddled. Yet, the reversed Six of Wands dims the glow of recent triumphs, stirring doubt or muted recognition. The Seven of Cups nudges you to sift through illusions and promises cluttering your mind. The challenge is distinguishing meaningful victories from distractions. Your reflective move: write down 3 objectives you know you genuinely value and 3 distractions you suspect are stealing your attention. Commit to focusing on one core objective tomorrow. This ends our cosmic journey through August 27th, 2026, a day of sharp crossroads, quiet waiting, and subtle alchemy unique to each of you. Carry these insights as simple questions and gentle invitations rather than forecasts. May your reflections deepen, your choices feel true, and your moments hold stillness amid the shift.